What's up, guys? What's going on? This is your girl, Classy C. I am back on my channel, and I wanted to share with you that's something that's been on my heart. I wanted to talk about, or I want you to know that there is creativity in your hands. There is creativity in you. I want you to know that God has given you the power to birth that creativity out. He has given you the resources. He has given you the ideas. He has given you the creativity. Come on, He has given you the innovative ideas, things that people, things that is not even released in the earth yet. That thing is in you. And I want you to know that it is in your hands. And so I just want to share just a few points with you on how to reveal the creativity that's in you. How do you find out the creativity that is in you? I want to share with you that a couple of years ago, I believe in 2016 or 2017, I was in a place where I was trying to find my creativity. Now, I have been on my job for 22 years. I've started my job when I was 19. And I've been on my job as of today, 22 years. And so in 2017, I just got this, I don't know, like this unction to find out what is my creativity. Because I've been on my job for so long, and I was thinking like, it's more to me than this job. It's more to me than this 9 to 5. It's more to me than just sitting behind this desk. And so when I began to start thinking on that and really pondering on that, and I began to ask the Lord, like, what is it? Like, why was I created? What is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? I'm looking at everybody, and I'm seeing people, doing different things, and it's cool, and I'm loving it. But what am I doing? This 9 to 5 it's more to me. I know it's more in me that needs to come out, but I don't know what it is. And so, again, I was looking at different people. You got chefs, you have motivational speakers, you have, just all these different gifts, that people are doing. And I was just like, what am I supposed to be doing? And so in 2017, I'll never forget, this is my testimony. The Lord, I was driving on the expressway. And guys, I rarely drive with, while I'm driving, I rarely listen to the radio because I just like quietness. I really do. I like quietness. And I feel like that's a moment. It's a moment that I don't want to miss God if he, decides to speak to me. So I jumped on the expressway. As a matter of fact, I was coming from work and I got on the expressway, and I kid you not, guys, I heard the Lord say, makeover. Now, that day, I didn't ask God, what am I supposed to be doing? Prior to that, I did. But all of a sudden, out of the blue, right? Again, I left work, jumped on the expressway. It was quiet, in my vehicle. And I heard the Lord say, makeover. So I was like, makeover. And once he said it, it clicked in my spirit what I had been asking him. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep my computer up. It clicked on what I had been asking him about. What am I supposed to be doing? How am I supposed to be helping, his people? And I said, makeover. I said, okay. So I thought it was kind of weird. I'm like, who does makeovers, But when he spoke that to me, I started pondering on that. I really got that in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I really allowed that to penetrate in my spirit. And I said, makeover. And so what I started doing, I started really looking into that, right? And once I started looking into that, I took action and I started doing it. So what I did was I connected with a life coach and I shared with her, the vision that God gave me. And what she had me to do, she had me to, write down some goals, pertaining to that, things that I needed to do or should do, right? To open that up, to have that to come to life, right? And so meeting with a life coach, getting together with her, and she started opening me up even more to see a bigger picture of this thing, right, that the Lord has shared with me. And so what I started doing, I actually started doing makeovers. And guys, can I tell you, when I started doing makeovers, I didn't charge nobody. You know what I'm saying? This is just something out of the kindness of my heart. And when I started doing it, guys, can I tell you, it's the best feeling in the world. Number one, to give back, right? Number two, I started seeing my passion. My passion is fashion. I know now. My passion is fashion. My passion is to help God's people, and just to be able to be in a position, to help somebody else. That alone by itself, that's the best feeling in the world, guys, right? And so as I started, moving along, with that and getting out there, doing the makeovers, the more I did it, the more the vision that God have for me, it began to open up even more. So I forgot to tell you that, connecting with a life coach, I came up with my name. I actually connected with another lady who was, into the beauty field. And so she got me started, you know what I'm saying, with, getting registered with the state, and all these different things, right? And so once I did that, I got my EIN number and all of that, I was ready. So I got my paperwork done. I put myself out there, to do the makeovers. And actually, guys, you know who I started with? I started with people who I knew. I started with, someone that I went to my high school with, family, you know what I'm saying, friends. I began to put it out there on social media. And so the point of this story is this. Once I started doing that, it began to open up even more. I feel like it was more pieces to this vision that God has given me. Now, this was in 2017. The only thing that the Lord shared with me was makeover. It is 2022. And can I tell you guys that from that point up until now, the Lord has really opened me up to more that He wants me to do with my ministry. Okay? Now, like I said, the first thing that he spoke to me was makeovers. I thought that it was just all about, helping people doing their makeovers, making them, feel beautiful. But as time went along, God has been dealing with me on what this thing is really all about. And so the name of my business is called Walking in Confidence, right? The Lord gave me that name. Again, as I started really digging, that's a good word. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Digging into what he said to me, right? Makeover. So that is the name, Walking in Confidence. The mission, right, or the goal for Walking in Confidence is to reveal the people's identity, to help them reveal who they really are. God gave me just a snippet, right? Just to get me started. And guys, till this day, I'm still working on it. I'm still, trying to get it to its full, fruition, right? The flower. So picture this. What I see, right? When God gives you a vision, when he speaks one word to you or however he do it, it's almost like a flower, like a seed has been planted. God planted a seed in me with just that one idea. And as I began to water that seed, right? Water the seed, it began to grow because I started digging into it. It began to grow. So it went from God revealing the idea, makeovers, to me connecting to a life coach, to me connecting to a mentor, to me putting myself out there, to me connecting with the women that wanted the makeovers, to me, getting, like I said, getting my name, doing my paperwork. So you see how it grows? All because I digged into it. I looked into what God gave me. So the purpose of me telling my testimony with that, and again, to this day, guys, I'm still working on it. So I didn't went from makeovers to, and I'm still, doing makeovers, right? I still do makeovers, but now it's bigger. Because I told you, the bigger picture is what God really want me to do. He want me to help his people to identify who they really are. He want me to help his people to reveal their identity. Your identity is not in your beauty on the outside. It's not into your clothes. It's not your profession. It's not your title. It's him. Right? Who he says you are. And that's what he want me to do with this whole idea that he's spoken to me. And so, again, I'm still building on it, guys. I'm still building on just the one idea that he spoke to me. So with this video, that's the purpose of me coming on this video, to tell you that there is creativity in you. I'm telling you, I was at a place in my life, I didn't know what my creativity was. And here's the thing, when I look back over my life, when I was in high school, I was in cosmetology. I was already in beauty. When I was in high school, I always loved dressing nice. I was always, I love nice, shoes, buying clothes. I was always into clothes and shoes and all of that. So I was already into beauty, already into fashion. I just needed the Lord to awaken that up again so I can take that even further. And again, the idea that he shared with me, it wasn't just about doing the makeovers. It's about on the inside. He wants to use me to reveal what's on the inside of his people. So I want to, just encourage you all, to tell you all that there is creativity in your hands. And also too, guys, I have more things that, I have more ideas that I want to do or whatever, something totally different. And that's okay. Like I said, some of you all, you will have multiple things that you would do. And I believe in multiple streams of income. That's my goal. That's where I'm heading towards, right? But so yeah, again, I shared my testimony because I want you all to know that there is creativity in your hands. If you are in a place, in a position in your life where you don't know what it is, I encourage you to ask God. Ask him. I encourage you, number one, to sit down and write down what are the things that you love to do. What is your hobbies? What is your passion? I don't want to say hobby, but I would say passion. What is something that you love to do that you don't even care about getting paid for it? So that's number one. Write it down. Write your passions down. Number two, pray over it. Seek God for guidance. You know what I'm saying? If you find out what it is. For those, if you just have, like me, you absolutely have no idea, what it is, then you're going to skip number one. You're going to go to two. Pray about it and ask the Lord to show you. But for those who, what your passions are, write that down and pray over it. The Bible says to write your vision and make it plain. So write it down. Pray over it. Ask God for guidance. Ask God to connect you with divine people that's going to help you to open that thing up. And then number three, start looking into it. Do what I did. Dig into it. Dig into as far as like workshops. And that was another thing I forgot to share with you all. I did take workshops. I connected with another young lady who was an entrepreneur, and her job was to bring the business ideas out of us. So, connect with some workshops, get yourself involved with workshops, get yourself involved in classes or school, whatever it is, or even a community. Facebook have so many different communities that you can connect to that, will help you or give you ideas on what to do. So that's it, guys. That's all I got for you today. I just want you to know that you are creative, and there is creativity in you. There is creativity in your hands. Please do not allow the enemy to deceive you, and make you think that you was only created to work your 9 to 5. Or you was only created to sit at home, and do nothing. You was only created to be a wife, and that's it. You was only created to be a mother, and that's it. That is a lie. There is more in you. It's more in you than just being a wife. It's more in you than just being a mother. It's more in you than just being somebody's employee. There is more in you. So I love you guys. That's all I want to say. Remember the points that I gave you. Number one, write down, your passions. Write down, what you love to do without getting paid. Number two, pray over it. Ask God for guidance, to connect you with divine connections. Number three, take classes, workshops, connect yourself with communities. If you absolutely do not know at all, what your passion is, what you love to do, then you got to do what I did. You just got to, just keep asking God, Lord, I don't know, what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Show me. And he will. Again, guys, he shared with me the idea. And that was in 2017. And now I'm in we are in 2022. And I'm telling you, I have this thing that God has given me is way bigger than just makeovers. But he gave me that, guys, so I can get started. Because I'm telling you, once I come out, once I pop out, because you do understand, guys, that when God give you something and you start digging into it and working on it, step by step, you're going to break out. You're going to break out. The world is definitely going to see, what God has placed inside of you. And so, man, I'm excited because what he shared with me in 2017, man, this thing is about to be big. This thing is about to be big. So, again, I love you all. Please, take this advice, and apply it. Use it. Yep, use it. All right, guys. This your girl again, Classy C. Subscribe, like, and share. I love you. See you next time.